Good morning, everybody and commissioners. My name is Alex Tejas, and I'm an assistant planner here with the city of Oxnard. The, the Oxnard Planning Department has received a development design review application. Planning and zoning permit number 22 TAC 200 TAC 10 for a new trade school at 1741 Fisk Place called Center for Employment and Training Facilities. The request is to allow for the operation of a trade school at an existing 18,635 square foot single tenant vacant industrial building within a 1.2-acre developed lot inside the Pacific Avenue commercial area between Fisk Place and Rose Avenue. The single building trade school will have a maximum of 51 students, 3 instructors, 5 support staff members, and 1 guest speaker as conditioned by the community development director during the public hearing. The applicant is also requesting a parking administrative relief to reduce the required parking space by the Oxnard City Code, Section 16 TAC 651. The project site is located on the north side of Fisk Place, directly west of Rose Avenue, and 260 feet south of Emerson Avenue, as highlighted in yellow on the map. The site has no previous planning entitlement history. The 2030 General Plan land designation for the site is Industrial Limited, as shown abbreviated on the map on the left. The zoning code designation is Limited Manufacturing Plant Development, as shown on the map on the right. Both maps shows the neighboring designations to the site. The neighboring land use and zoning are comparable to the project site, with the exception of the mobile home park on the east, across from the street from Rose Avenue, as shown on the table. Here's some background of the project so far. On June 22nd, 2023, a public hearing was held by the Community Development Director for this Development Design Review permit. The Community Development Director approved the permit, subject to certain conditions. The Development Design Review, PZ 22 TAC 200 and TAC 10, is granted subject to approval of the administrative parking relief for the reduction in the required parking by the Planning Commission in accordance with Oxnard City Code Section 16 TAC 651B. City staff fill a notice requesting review for the Planning Commission to review the Development Design Review permit as one integrated project, the permit and administrative parking relief, on June 30th, 2023. The pictures on the screen show the current conditions of the site looking north and south from Fisk Place. The first one shows an existing facility, while the bottom one shows the neighboring distribution facility. Now we have pictures showing how the existing facility looks from Rose Avenue. The Meridian Parkway on Rose Avenue helps shield the residents from the mobile home community from the scene of the facility. The proposed site plan for the trade school shows an existing building in the center with minor exterior modifications. The exterior modifications are the construction of a new trash enclosure on the northeast corner of the lot to comply with the city waste ordinance. And on the south, there will be an addition of an ADA compliant parking stall that will cause minor changes to the surrounding landscape. Next, we have the floor plan for the trade school. The breakdown is the following: 5,283 square feet of office space, 5,351 square feet of classroom space, 5,174 square feet of shop space, 1,361 square feet of storage. Here we have the parking tabulation for the site. According to this Oxnard City Code Section 16 TAC 651, the site would require 124 parking spaces. The applicant will only be providing 42 spaces. The required parking is broken down by uses, with 1 space per 75 square feet of classroom building area, and one space for 250 square feet of office and other areas. The applicant conducted a parking study, and the results were that the peak demand on the site would be 40 parking stalls. The applicant is requesting a reduction of the required parking spaces in accordance with the City Code Section 16 Tag 651. Here we have pictures of the existing elevation of the proposed project. The applicant is not proposing any facade changes to any of the elevations at this time. The project was required not to have a community workshop since it's not located within a city designated neighborhood. This project did not receive any comments during the community development director's hearing. This project was advertised for a public hearing on July 6, 2023. To date, staff has not received any public comments regarding to the project. Here are the key conditions to this project. Condition 28. Any changes to the exterior classroom square footage, interior exterior expansions, or an increase on the number of students and staff members, 51 students, 5 staff, 3 instructors, and 1 guest speaker, as listed on the submitted parking study dated February 2nd, 2023, shall be subject to a minor modification to the plans or a major modification as determined by the Community Development Department. The use proposed by the project is consistent with both the general plan and the zoning code. A trade school falls under the other supported uses under these designations. The plan is consistent with general plan policy CD TAC 1.6, CD TAC 3.1, CD TAC 4.2, CD TAC 18.1, CD TAC 2.1, CD TAC 5.2. The compatible land uses in public facilities and neighborhood preservation due to no facade changes being made to the existing building, maintaining the existing character of the neighborhood. The approval of the development design review permit and the administrative parking relief will allow the trade school to be consistent with the site zoning designation. This project, in accordance with Section 15301 of the California Environmental Quality Act guidance, may be found qualify for an exemption, Class 1 exemption, as they're using an existing vacant industrial building and the project involves negligible or no expansion of land use. A notice of exemption will be filed. The staff recommendation is the following: that the Planning Commission finds the project to be categorically exempt from the environmental review pursuant to the California Environmental Quality Act Guidelines Section 15301, existing facilities, and adopt a resolution approving planning and zoning permit number 22, TAC 200, TAC 10, the development design review permit subject to certain findings and conditions. That's the end of the presentation. Thank you.